7 facts of the Lenape, or Delaware people. Fact 1. The Grandfather Nation. The Lenape were known by the Algonquin people as the Grandfather Nation and considered to be the original people, or ancient ones. These were the people created in the creation story that involves Turtle Island and a Tree of Life. Fact 2. Lenape-Hoking. The land they lived on was called Lenape-Hoking, meaning the land of the people. Even though they did not believe in land ownership, they controlled the area from eastern New York, including the Hudson River and the island of Manhattan, to New Jersey and eastern parts of Pennsylvania, including Philadelphia, Allentown, Wilkes-Barre, and Scranton, mainly living along the Delaware River. Fact 3. First contact. Their first contact with the Europeans came in 1524 when Giovanni da Verrazzano, an Italian explorer sailing for France, observed them living on the coast of New York along the Hudson River. From this point forward, the Lenape would engage in the European fur trade, exchanging beaver pelts for European-made metal tools used mostly for farming. Fact 4. About 100 years later, in the year 1626, the Lenape would sell the island of Manhattan to the Dutch trader Peter Minuet for 60 guilders. In modern money, this is the equivalent of about $1,000. There is some historical dispute over whether Minuet actually purchased the land and whether or not the Lenape would have understood the transaction, given they don't believe in land ownership. Fact 5. William Penn. In 1682, William Penn began his colony and established a treaty with the Lenape so that he, his colony, and the Lenape people would live peacefully and coexist. They did live in peace, but with a growing European population, a decreasing population of beavers, and the natural hunting grounds diminishing, many Lenape decided to move further west. Fact 6. The Walking Purchase of 1737. Thomas Penn, William Penn's son, wanted to raise money by selling Lenape land. The original land deed being lost, Thomas and the Lenape agreed that the land controlled by European settlers would be measured by how far a man could walk in a day and a half, estimated to be about 40 miles. But when Penn would take advantage of this by having a contest between 3 men hand-selected to run along carefully cleared pathways, the result was a 60.5-mile run that gave the colonists an extra 1,200 square miles. This created a lot of tension between Thomas Penn and the Lenape people. And when Penn used the Iroquois to enforce the walking purchase, the Lenape decided to move west into the Ohio country, where they would later join the French during the French and Indian War. Fact 7. Where are they now? The biggest populations of Lenape, also known as the Delaware people, are now located in Oklahoma and Canada, but many places in the eastern United States still have Lenape names. Now, head back to Schoology, check out the options on the choice board, complete one of the options, and submit or upload onto Schoology.